Way too comfortable. When I made it last week, the week after, I'm just not consistent. Not as consistent as before with regards to make these YouTube videos. And it shows my workouts. I've said this 1,000 times before. My workouts create discipline within me. When I start my day strong and get that workout in, and I do a second workout with martial arts, it keeps me so disciplined because I don't want to lose that process. It makes me feel so fucking good. I look at myself in the mirror, I fucking love what I see. I feel myself, it feels so fucking good. I feel calm and relaxed. I don't have fucking thoughts and fears and shit that's going through my head because I'm in flow state. I'm growing. I don't have to explain this to you. Whenever we're growing, we're in flow state. That's why whenever I do a workout first thing in the morning, it puts me in a good place. Now, for the past month, I'd say I've been waking up a bit later. I went visit my parents for a week. I woke up like at 8 a.m. now to reset my sleep. Because I've had some, you can say, issues. Not really, it's not really my wake up time, which a lot of people are like, Sam, why do you wake up 2:30 a.m.? Bro, you have no idea how nice it feels to get, imagine, by the time it hits 8:30 a.m., you get 6 hours to yourself. So I'm going to go back to the wake up time, but I really had to reflect in terms of why my sleep is being so fucked up. And it's not my wake up time, it's my sleeping time. It's been a bit chaotic. So I've been becoming more disciplined in terms of that approach. And I reflected. I really did need to get like a reset. But one thing I built is it just demonstrated the mental toughness that I can do. The shit I can do with very little sleep. So I know for a fact that all the things I've been lazy doing, getting comfortable in my circumstance, being ungrateful, I've never been in a better position in my life with regards to where I want to go. So I kind of like did one of these things. And guess what? It created a lot of internal turmoil. It created a lot of lack of belief. Because even though I was going through certain things and doing the steps, I was half-assing it. When I was half-assing it, I don't feel too good. I also reflected too, like, stronger, faster by definition is a high-ticket service. So why am I putting a lot of effort with, a lot of people who they're not really willing to invest? So I reflected. I'm working too hard. I'm not being smart. So sometimes when we slip, this is where people really fuck up. They just kind of put their hands up. They make the excuses. I can't do it. I don't have time. Yada yada yada. I use that as a reflection process. I go back to my workouts. I do my workouts. Which creates more self-belief because I always challenge myself and do things I didn't think I can do, and it puts me in a state where I have more belief in myself. And when I have more belief in myself, it rubs off in other areas of my life. I'm 34. I have nothing to my name other than just this process in terms of me building the person I admire to be and growing all the fucking time. And my word, my confidence, that is because of it. The discipline. And I'm speaking about this because I was recently just talking to somebody who is struggling. He's talking about he's in debt. He's working in a factory. Doesn't have time to go to his martial arts. I can tell it's beating him up. I know how it feels because I literally have 30 grand in debt plus minus. I fucked my credit up. But at startup university, I basically almost failed out of university. Not because I was stupid, I just didn't really care about the grades. Because I knew as a student of kinesiology, a study of human movement, I'm moving in the gym. I'm gonna put in the reps, and when I put in the reps, I'm gonna be years and years ahead of everybody else. Years. As they're trying to study human movement in the book, I'm fucking putting the work in. By the time I finished university, I was just like, man, I don't know how the fuck people are gonna live life not feeling strong. I don't know. I knew this as a 25-year-old guy. Bit of a punk, because I thought I knew everything, but I knew something about something which was way ahead of the whole world, which is something they all need to learn. But because I looked around, I'm like, I'm walking with this level of confidence. I don't know how the fuck someone with perfect grades would rather trade that. But it wasn't perfect because not everything's about working out, but a huge portion of our life is. I mean, this is who we are. We're trying to build us to be a good specimen, a good human being, build the right characters. When you look good, you feel good, and you operate a certain way, and you do good things in life, man, it feels really fucking good. And then when I got comfortable, I realized I really crave the discipline. So when it's harder, I look forward to it. Because when I overcame it, it built such an emotional anchor, such that when I want to do other things in life, I can bring that up. For example, I recently did a bike trip with my friend. We went to Niagara Falls, Toronto, Niagara Falls. It was roughly about 10 to 12 hours. We could have done it quicker. The guy's a big boy, 300 pounds, best friend. We did something like that. And why is that important? Because when I become such a fucking bitch in life, a pussy, my self-talk goes savage. Oh, you fucking bitch. You pussy ass bitch. You can bike to Niagara Falls, but you can't fucking make a thumbnail to a fucking YouTube video. And I talk that shit because it's like, which one's harder? I use it. Now, this is a mistake that people always do because they're not aware of their self-talk. First of all, you want to be aware of your self-talk. It's not a bad thing to call yourself out in the moment. The problem where people really fuck up is they really sit in the fucking negativity. They just keep shit talking to themselves and keep going down a negative rabbit hole, and they go down to comfort food, watching TV, ignoring those fucking thoughts. When I realized all negative internal states is a notification that we need to level up, that changed my life. Because I don't believe in me having depression or any sort of negative traits, living with that for the rest of life. I just know something's happened in my life, and I realize I'm not doing something on the other end, and it's creating those negativity. So I always tell this to people, even though I'm building people to get lean, strong, fast. Athletes are just human beings who just want to move well for the rest of their life. I'm giving them self-belief, because when you create strength on the other side of your weaknesses, and you do things that you thought it was impossible at one point. If you thought losing 30 pounds and getting a six-pack was impossible and you did it, because everybody on this fucking planet, everybody wants to get lean. Everybody at one point got a gym membership. Everybody tried to do that bicep six-pack workout. Everybody. I can't think of one person who didn't say, yeah, I got a gym membership once, I went to the gym. Especially in Canada, North America. Let's not get old. Oh, some people in fucking Africa don't. But people make excuses. And I'm recently training a girl, and I'm so proud of her because her mindset's important. It's just, when you treat your workouts like it's church, it's a spiritual pursuit. You'll never want to let it go. You want to stay disciplined. You don't want to be comfortable all the time. You realize comfort has to be earned. That's one thing I realized. When I was kind of laying low and kind of just being less disciplined, it was fucking me up mentally. Even though I was going through life like, I need to get my workouts in to get grounded. But because I was doing my workouts later in the day, it was insane. Is it wrong to do our workouts later in the day? No. But you got to be structured towards and not really miss. And there's a huge psychological advantage by doing it early in the morning. So I'm going to go back into that. I love it too much. But I'm also obviously going to appreciate or respect sleep a bit better. You learn. You don't quit. You don't tap. So if you're ever watching me do these videos, a lot of it's for me to like reflect, but it's for you to kind of see me go through my life. And when I slip or I do kind of like pivot or whatever it is, or just go face first into a wall, you don't watch me get up. I don't ever believe that I can't be a multimillionaire, a billionaire, a fighter jet pilot, a freak athlete, a world champion, anything. I just know for a fact if I am given the blueprint with the coaching, I will fall through with it. Because once upon a time, I was super fucking weak. I couldn't do a pull-up, not even 1/6, not even a knee push-up. I started in my bathroom. I keep telling this to people so they say it'll click into your head. I'm not gifted. My gifts are now exacerbated. It's just magnified. People can see it. I started when I was 40 to 15. No one believed me. I never asked for people's belief. I just put my head down. I kept training. I wasn't given the best workout program, but it was a well-structured program. I followed it like it was the Quran. Most of it. No, that's a lie. 30% to 40% of it. But I kept hitting it. I kept going at it. And eventually I got most of it. I skipped legs. Then eventually I did all of it. Then eventually I learned a better workout program. Then I learned about macros. Then I learned about nutrition. And then I skyrocket every single time. And I just created so different self-belief because I knew if someone was a CEO or whatever it is, when you take your clothes off and you're just primal, just face to face, human to human, you really see how confident someone is. I'm not saying that stuff's not important, or job title, or whatever it is, but that's why I value this. It's changed my life on a whole different spectrum. Like, I can't even imagine. Everything I thought I couldn't do, I begin to do. I couldn't get a single girl. I'm getting girls. I'm starting my own business. I never thought I could. That's a lie. I always thought I could, but I didn't know how I was gonna do it or how I was gonna approach it. I didn't know anything about that stuff. I believe I can literally change the world based off what I'm teaching, because this world is growing weaker. There's nothing magical in terms of what I'm saying. There's nothing magical in terms of like what I know. I'm just filtering it out and communicating in such ways that it resonates with you. There's many people out there who are preaching getting stronger for self-belief so you can stay confident and not lose that hope in life. Because I'm 34. I'm not losing hope. My fucking self-belief is just going delusional. Psycho. And it's good. I don't feel like I'm aging. I feel spiritually strong. And when you go through a mind, body, soul process every single morning, it puts you in such an elevated state. Because your mind and your body, if you read something that's like going to help you grow as a human being, so it could be a quote that keeps you disciplined or whatever it is. Like one of my favorite quotes is, the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. I love that. Because when you have strong start to your morning, it rubs off to everything else, part of your everything else. I always talk about that. So when you read something like as powerful, a good quote, which I always put in my Instagram stories, and then I go straight into a workout, feels good. But with my new structure in life, I can't, not yet. I had to pivot my workouts. I had to set the gym first, and then I do my workouts or train my clients. But I get it in. I get in before 8:30 a.m., before people even start their day. Now, I did say I need to get some more sleep. But today's gonna be an all-nighter, because there's gonna be a movie being recorded at TriStar, the gym that I'm at, and I gotta set it up. But me keeping my word and being disciplined and going through the process and helping other people gives me energy. When I work on myself and then I work on building other people's relationships, help them grow, I don't care about objects and things. It takes me out of that state. I feel like I'm fulfilled. I don't have to explain how good a workout feels in terms of feeling good and looking good. You don't have to like take a wild guess in terms of how it's going to change your life. Are you going to get more girls? Yeah. Are people going to respect you? Yeah. Fuck yeah. Are you going to be more energetic? Yeah. Fuck yeah. I mean, like, anyways. When you work on yourself, when I work on myself, first thing in the morning, when there's no distractions, and then the rest of the day I'm working on other people, helping them grow stronger, I'm at peace. I've done this before already in my university gym. I remember thinking like everything feels like a vacation. I guess this is what I want to do. I'm gonna just coach people in terms of how to get stronger. And that's I was sad. It's been chaotic because I've been fighting against an industry which does promote a lot of ideas and things that I'm not really into. But with the online world, it's really different because most people understand how to use the equipment nowadays. They just don't know how to filter all the bullshit. With a simple workout program and right macros, your life will fucking change because you're gonna get a lot of clarity based on what you eat by just maintaining that discipline in terms of the workouts. Anyways, lots of love. Just a bit of a reflection post. I'm happy I'm making this video for you. And by me helping you, at least one person. This video can get 10 views, and I go, as one person, it just changed their life. They had a bottle of whiskey, some pills, and a gun to their head, and they decided, you know what? I should probably not take the easy way out of life. Put some effort to creating a lot of self-worth and belief in myself by creating a strong person. I did my job. I'm happy. I know when I die, God's not gonna be like, hey, you know, you created multi-million dollars in your business, or no one's gonna give a fuck about that. People don't even know who made the pyramids. Like, do you know? The Sphinx? What's the story behind the Sphinx? No one gives a fuck. I think all this is all ego bullshit. But when I know I die, I know if I inspired people, powerful. Anyways, lots of love.